So recently, the Bihar government has introduced the caste-based data. Along with it, the Center for Monitoring Economy and Center of Monitoring Economy's Economic Outlook. This agency has also provided the data based on few parameters through which we can get a sense of what is the employment and unemployment rates are. So three basic parameters that we are going to see, these are the labor force participation rate, the unemployment rate and the employment rate. So these are some basic fundamentals provided by the Center for Monitoring Indian Economy Economic Outlook, CMIE. So few data are given. First is the labor force participation rate. It says that for upper caste it has reduced from 42% in 2016-17 to 37.21% in 22-23, which is reduction of 5.41%, 14%. Similarly, in the intermediate caste, it reduced from 45% to 39% with a reduction of 6.41, and in OBC it reduced from 46 to 38 with a reduction of 7.89. Similarly, in scheduled caste it reduced from 48 to 41. In scheduled tribe it reduced from 51 to 48, and overall it reduced from 46 to 39 in all the castes. So the labor force participation rate includes the employed as well as those people who are seeking the employment but not yet employed. Similarly, the unemployment rate are the people who are not employed. So that has obviously been increased by 0.11% in all caste in the 2016-17 to 22. In upper caste, it has increased by 0.41%. In intermediate caste, it increased by 1.12%. But in OBC, it has decreased by 0.61%. In scheduled caste, it has increased by 0.82%. And uh, the caste-wise employment rate. The caste-wise employment rate is uh, how many people are employed in each caste, which are given here. In upper caste, it has the employment rate has decreased by 4.88%. In the intermediate caste, it has decreased by 6.39%. In the OBC, it has increased by 7.05%. In the scheduled caste, it has decreased by 7%. And overall, it has decreased by 6.28%. Now, what does the religion-wise data says? Hindu religion, the employment decrease. Employment rate decreased by 6.55%. Muslim, it is 5.59%. Christians, 2.27. The Sikhs employment rate decreased by 4.77%. Similarly, Buddhist, Jain, and other religions, these are the data. Overall, all religion, the data of employment rate decreased by 6.28%. What does the consumer sentiment says? So the map of absolute level of CMI index of consumer sentiment for each caste. So upper caste, intermediate, lower, and scheduled tribes. So it says that the consumer sentiment has also been negative, and that is to the extent of minus 20%. So even the consumers are not participating actively in the economy. So overall, there has been a slight deterioration in the economy with the three parameters showing negative returns, and unemployment has increased to a significant level. That's why in mains 2023 there was a question which asked directly about the unemployment and how it is calculated. So that's why the unemployment and employment rates are important for the mains.